Hey you guys, before I got into the video, I just wanted to talk briefly about my new ebook, Zodiac Signs Sex Language. Whether you're looking to improve your sex life and your dating life, or if you're just looking to expand your knowledge about astrology, this is definitely the right book for you. This book is meant to help you improve your sex life, your dating life, and your love life, your relationships, and to spice it up in the bedroom if need be, or to just once again help you learn more about astrology. So if you're interested in any of these things, if you're interested in learning about the different love languages and the different sex languages of the zodiac signs, definitely look into getting this book, Zodiac Signs Sex Language, written by me, edited by me, and designed by me, Lamarr Townsend. So you can purchase this ebook on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, or you can purchase it on Amazon, on the Amazon Kindle ebook store, all right? Or just amazon.com. All right, into the video we go. Thank you for listening and watching.
Taurus versus Libra. Who is the strongest zodiac sign? Well, this is an interesting battle because here we have two zodiac signs ruled by the same planet. Both Taurus and Libra are ruled by Venus. And Venus is not a fighter, but a lover. But of course, don't start none, won't be none. Alright? Venus rules, friendship, beauty, harmony, passion, love, romance, what we like to spend our money on, and how we make our money, okay? It also rules how we like to spend our free time, what we like to spend our free time doing. So these two zodiac signs are people who would much rather utilize their energy in more productive ways rather than fighting. But if they're forced into a fight, then they're willing to take that challenge, okay? Now, it's interesting because Taurus is an earth sign, so earth signs tend to be very practical in their approach to things, and Libra is an air sign, so, air signs tend to be very intellectual, with their approach to things. They like to figure things out before they move, kind of like earth signs, they like to, make sure that there's a solid structure built before they move, so this can be a slow battle to start, all right, because of this. Now it's interesting because Taurus is the bull, and Tauruses can be very stubborn, and when they're angry, they can be hard to kind of control and manipulate, which is something Libras are really good at, actually. All right. So Libra, being the scales, has to be very balanced in their approach to a Taurus, because any wrong move can set a Taurus off. And it's a game over for Libra, all right? So Libra has to really, really, really watch their step, and really feel the Taurus out, all right? Now, Libra is really, really good at this, okay? Especially confident in Libra, whatever else they have going on in their chart. Libras are a great charmer, so they're the type who can maybe win Taurus over and get on their good side, and kind of slip in that way, and then infiltrate the Taurus, and then control them. Literally, it's like the Libra is on top of the Taurus, like, psychically controlling the Taurus's every move at that point, right? The Libra has the power at that point. But if Taurus steps out the gate self-confident and in control and sure of themselves, with the intent to obliterate Libra, then Libra has to really step up their game, all right? Taurus, Tauruses are very, they can be very rambunctious. They can be very unpredictable when startled, unpredictable when angry. So you never want to catch a Taurus off guard, all right? Kind of like Libra. Remember, these two have similar energy, so you never want to catch a Libra off guard either. Libra's going to be very cautious in their approach to Taurus because they understand the price that they could pay for moving too fast, for jump starting things, too fast, they could end up putting their foot in their mouths, I'll say, if they end up underestimating, or Taurus, or end up overestimating their own power towards Taurus. Libra also realizes that Taurus kind of has a temper, alright? Now, Taurus's polar opposite zodiac sign is Scorpio. Understandable. Scorpio has Mars energy, so Scorpio also has a temper too. But Scorpio is really good at kind of taming it, kind of taming the water, so to speak. Not letting you see that side of themselves. Taurus is the same way. Remember, they're ruled by Venus, so they can cover that up with charm, just like Libra, and beauty, especially on the outside. Libra's more so good with their words, and their moves, and, with their thoughts, the things that they say, the things that they think, Whereas Taurus is more so an outward kind of stone face kind of energy, where it's like, they can kind of mask that temperamental side of themselves with that Venusian outer appearance, right? Of having it all together, I'm fine, I've got this, this is going to be an easy battle, this is going to be wonderful for the both of us, but underneath, Taurus is like, I'm going to obliterate you, that kind of energy. Now, interestingly enough, Libra has the same energy. Don't get it twisted, okay? My moon is in Libra, and I always say this, okay? If you've never seen a Libra mad, then I totally understand how you can underestimate the power of a Libra if you've never actually seen a Libra mad. Libra's polar opposite zodiac sign is Aries, alright? And if you know anything about Aries, you guys know that Aries are very, very, at times, temperamental, alright? Now, Libra, once again, has that Venusian energy where they can kind of control it, but not as good as Taurus, I think. Especially when it comes to battle, especially when it comes to being pressured, alright? Because when you're in battle, it's kind of a little bit of pressure, especially between these two, because their energies are so similar, that can kind of create, first of all, it can create tension, it can create a deeper understanding of one another that one another can't yet describe or put into words, which can create even more tension, right? But then it also creates a need to dominate the other. Alright? To show the other that I have control of this power more than you do. I have control over this dark-sided Venusian energy power than you do. Yes, there's a dark side to Venus, okay? I mean, everything has a dark and light side, right? So it's interesting, putting these two together in battle. Taurus is, I will say, greater at having a poker face in battle. Alright. Libra's greater at strategically thinking on the fly in battle. Alright. This battle can be a lot of second guessing oneself, whether or not that's the right move to make, whether or not that's the right decision to make. Will they know that I'm making this move because they both have similar energy? There's a need to just move without thinking. Just move without considering your opponent. Okay, these two can consider their opponent way too much, and that's because they're both ruled by Venus. If I do this, what will they do? Instead of, I'm just going to do it, So for Libra, it's overcoming their mind over matter. For Taurus, it's overcoming matter over mind. What I mean by that is Taurus rules the material world, but sometimes they can think too much to the point that they don't know how to move in the material world. Libra's kind of the same way, in terms of they think too much about the other person. They consider the other person too much instead of just acting. Mind over matter. Does that make sense? But you kind of invert it. Or you could just not invert it. I mean, you know, I just did it for the sake of being different. Alright. But, you know, this is a battle that can last for a while. Alright. With no end in sight as well. You know, I feel like both parties won't want to necessarily harm the other too much. Although Taurus, you know, can definitely be more prone to harming Libra, even if accidentally. But never underestimate the power of an angry Libra. Alright, an angry Libra, those angry scales will pop you right upside your head, okay? So you need to really think before acting with these two, alright? Especially Libra. Libra, think before you act with Taurus, because you make the wrong move and Taurus is coming for your wig, okay? But on that same realm, Taurus, if you make the wrong move with Libra, Libra's coming for your wig. Remember, their polar opposite is Aries. Alright? But the thing with that is that once a Libra kind of loses that kind of control over their own actions and their own thinking, Taurus has already kind of got you where they want you. So at that point, Libra, you got to rely on your instincts. Because you've kind of forced your hand at that point, if that makes sense, right? So no one wants to force their hand first in this battle either. Like, that's like the kiss of death. Once you force your hand, you know, and show your true feelings, you know, the other's got you. Libra knows, okay, this is how I'm going to move. Alright, I already know. Alright, Taurus is like, oh, I got you exactly where I want you. Let's go. And then they start kind of beating their hooves in the ground. They put that bull head down. They, you know, get their bullseye eyes on you, and then they start charging towards you, Libra. And then the next thing you know, them scales are not going to protect you, honey, unless they are made of vibranium. Alright? I'm just saying. Now, Libra, of course, you could be smart, quick-witted, and move at the last minute. That's just going to make Taurus even angry. Alright, so like I said, Libra, at that point you gotta rely on your instincts. Now, what happens if Taurus shows their hand first? Well, at that point, Libra kind of metamorphosizes or turns into something different. Something a little bit more sinister. Something a little bit more Jekyll and less Hyde. Or Hyde and less Jekyll. I don't know. Alright? I don't know which is which. Alright? Good and less bad. Bad and less good. Evil and less not evil. Alright? Literally at that point, once a Libra realizes that they have the power and that you're the weak one in the situation, they literally metamorphosize in front of your eyes. Their laugh becomes more sinister, their look becomes more sinister, and then they start charging towards you. And it actually starts to become a little bit scary, because at that point, Libra seems to become taller, you know, and just their whole aura changes. Like, and it's just like, who is this person? Alright? So, but it takes a while for Libra to get to that point, right? Remember, up until that point, they've had to intellectualize and feel you out, feel the situation out. What if I move there? They're going to move here. What's the proximity of this from here? Like, doing a whole bunch of math equations in their head and stuff. I'm serious, you know. But at that point, once they realize, you know, once Taurus shows their hand, Libra's like, oh, I know exactly what to do. I've got you where I want you. So you must not show your hand in this battle, alright? And then if you do show your hand, even accidentally, at that point, it's about relying on your instincts. And your instincts, you better be, really, really in tune with your instincts and your intuition. Because if you have good instincts and intuition, remember, Venus does rule instincts and intuition, especially instincts and intuition about people, all right? And relationships. And remember, everything is a relationship to people, a relationship to your environment, a relationship to the people in the stands watching the battle. Remember? Because when I think of these things, I think of them as literally two signs in a ring in those medieval, kind of battle royale things where people would come to the stadium and actually watch the battles. That's how I envision it, And it's all a relationship, right? And Venus understands that. Taurus and Libra understand that, both in their own ways, and they both utilize that energy in their own ways. And that's tough because you have all this energy coming at you, but you must keep it all contained. You can't show your hand. You got to stay focused. It's a lot. So this is a really, really good battle to learn from, but it can also be a messy battle boots, okay? I mean, Venus can also be messy, okay? Venus can also be just downright evil, honey, okay? So it really depends on the circumstances. Who's the strongest? I would say in terms of practical strength, all right, I would say Taurus. But maybe in terms of mental strength, I think I would definitely give it to Libra, all right? The key is to not show your hand, though. And that means not exposing your strength. Because once you expose your strength, it becomes a weakness in this battle, all right? Alright, you guys, if you would like to get your own reading, your birth chart reading, messages from your spirit guide, psychic, tarot reading, or more, contact me on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I would love to read for you. I do individual birth chart readings, compatibility, regular compatibility birth chart readings, love compatibility birth chart readings, business birth chart readings, because your business has its own horoscope and its own birth chart. Yes, okay, so you need to know that. And also birth chart readings for children. So please check all of those out on my website. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also, I do a bevy of different psychic tarot readings, email, phone, Skype, which are a bit more expensive, video, and more. Direct message, chat, so let me know. And I appreciate you guys for listening and watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment, like I said. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Namaste, love, and light.
Hey guys, thank you for listening and watching. Please hit the like button, share with your friends and your family. And also, please subscribe, of course. And if you're interested in my ebook, check out my ebook. Purchase it on my website or on Amazon. I would also love it if you would follow me on my social media, Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, thank you guys for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video, alright?